Manx Radio Sport.
Referees asked the flag to go down here because Lower Breck are in possession from what Sean Dolan would have been offside. Dowling down the right, taken off sweep by Crook, but then cleared away by Morris. That's an awkward bouncing ball to deal with on the edge of the FC Element penalty area. Buckley might just get away, gets the shot towards goal, tipped away from Killier and just wide of the right post. It was an awkward bouncing ball for Ryan Burns to deal with. He didn't do, and the big figure of Buckley just managed to shrug him away and just poked a shot towards goal from around 12 yards. Straight almost at Adam Killier, just got a big left hand to it to palm it away and puts it just wide of his own right post, Tony.
Well done to Adam Killier, because as you rightly say, Ryan was just waiting for the ball to come down. He wouldn't come down for him, and Adam Killier had to make that save and a corner ball.
Watson trying to chase that for FC Alaman. Millington is there first for Lower Breck. Here is Millington, goes down with the challenge of Carl Watson here. It's a clean one, says the referee. Carl Watson shrugs him away. That's a ball in field to Danny Gerrard. To the left edge of the box here, Dan Simpson with a little bit of space. He's got an overlapping run of Crook, wants to look to the back post here. Watson will leave that. Whitley across goal and cleared off the line. I think it was Thomas Mitchell with the final touch. There were two Lower Breck players there. Danger not fully gone for Lower Breck. Coxon half clears out to his left-hand side. Steve Whitley will watch that out for a throw-in. But they work it well from right to left to FC Isle of Man. Dan Simpson had the overlapping run of Jacob Crook. Instead he clipped it to the back post, and Carl Watson was there all alone, Tony. But he must have got a shout from behind him. He left it. Whitley rifles it a goal past the goalkeeper. Cleared off the line.
Yeah, that was going in, and I think that's twice, Rob. I know you're down the bottom here saying that you weren't too sure if it was cleared off the line. I think it was.
Here's Jesse Dowling for Lower Breck. Forced back a little bit by Dan Simpson. That's a nice little ball in field to Millington with three red shirts around him. Can't quite get it away. It's going to fall to Jesse Dowling onto his level. Goes for goal. Big save by Killier up to his right and turn behind. Adam Killier forced into action there for FC Isle of Man. Jesse Dowling, he cut in from that right flank. Received it from that little pass back just into the space where there was a sea of red shirts around him. Got it onto his left foot, Dowling. Tony caught it sweetly as you like, but Adam Killier reacting smartly up to his right to tip it behind.
Yeah, he's got a sweet left peg and he hit it well, but luckily Adam Killier was there, equal to it. And, Adam, a couple of occasions that we've needed him there. He's been there, so fair play.
Lower Breck with a corner opportunity right at the end of this first half here. We're expected to get an indication of additional time in the next few moments here. Lower Breck with that corner on that left-hand side. Right-footed in-swinger, looks into the 6-yard area. Headed towards goal by Mitchell and in! And the big centre-half has put Lower Breck in front right on the stroke of half-time. The FC Alaman goalkeeper Adam Killier is appealing. It looks to be in vain. FC Alaman 0. Lower Breck 1 in first half stoppage time. Whipped into the 6-yard area, and Thomas Mitchell up from the back. He just wrestled his way through all the bodies and he's powered a header past everyone. Adam Killier, the FC Alaman goalkeeper, with no chance. He watched it nestle in his bottom right-hand corner. Joseph Morel is going to come over and speak to his linesman here. He's initially given the goal here, but Adam Killier was the FC Alaman goalkeeper, was absolutely adamant of something in there. As Tony mentions, it could may well be that he's appealing for an infringement here. The referee didn't seem interested at first, but he's going to have a quick chat with his linesman. That didn't take long. The goal has been given here. And Thomas Mitchell with a thunderous header to put Lower Breck in front on the stroke of half-time. Yet again, FC Isle of Man trail on home soil in what was effectively the last action of this first half. There is the half-time whistle. Half-time, FC Isle of Man 0, Lower Breck 1. Chances happen at a premium for both sides. Deflects away back to the centre circle. Here's Millington now for Lower Breck. Floats a ball out, looking to the left-hand side. Steve Whitley is there to head infield, though. Gerard wants to get on that, doesn't do so. Volley towards goal! What a strike! Jesse Dowling out of absolutely nowhere. FC Isle of Man don't clear their lines. FC Isle of Man 0, Lower Breck 2. Thunderous hit from Jesse Dowling. Well, Steve Whitley got on the end of Connor Millington's cross. He headed it infield. Elliot Hughes of Lower Breck missed it. And Jesse Dowling strode onto it 20 yards out, left-footed. He has hit an absolute bullet past Adam Killier into the goalkeeper's top left-hand corner. And that is the kind of magic they've been sparking throughout the season. Have Lower Breck and Jesse Dowling as well, adding to his goal tally for the season. That's now 21 for him in all competitions. Tony, what a strike. 2-0 to the visitors.
Absolute wonderful strike, but Steve Whitley, you don't head the ball back into the middle, and he did. And Dowling took the free kick before that and, worried the defence. And he's got that sweet left peg on him. He's tormented us throughout the game, to be honest with you, 2 or 3 chances. And that was just wonderful, sublime. It was more difficult for Dowling to miss that shot as well because, it was all there and a place for him, an open goal. But corner ball now for Lower Breck, and they certainly have piled the pressure on since that second goal.
Indeed, Lower Breck enjoying it at the moment. Right-footed into the box, and another header and down and in. Well, it seems to be a melee that might have even come off an FC Isle of Man player on the way through there. Well, await confirmation there. We can't see who the final touch has got, but what we do know is it's FC Alaman 0, Lower Breck 3. And we've just heard from the tannoy system over to our left-hand side. It was actually Elliot Hughes who got the final touch there. So Elliot Hughes on the score sheet for Lower Breck there. FC Alaman, they've just had no answer in the second period to the visitors. Here's Lowy, now operating in the centre of the park here. So just confirmation of that change from Lower Breck if you missed it a moment ago. Coming on, Owen Collins replacing Jesse Dowling. Jordan Barrow heads to the edge of the penalty area. Sam Burns will get onto this one, up against two defenders, pokes it towards goal, off the inside of the post, and Burns is there on the rebound. FC Alaman 0, Lower Breck 4. It was a ball through the centre of the park. Jordan Barrow, I think, was the header into the path of Sam Burns. He got away from two challenges. Outside of the boot as Adam Killier advanced. He knocked it to the goalkeeper's right off the inside of the post, and time seemed to stand still in the FC Alaman defensive line. But Sam Burns, he's alive to it. That's his third goal in his last two games here at the Bowl, and he rifles in the rebound into the roof of the net from close range. And for FC Alaman, the night just gets even more torrid, Tony. FC Alaman 0, Lower Breck 4.
I agree with you, Rob, and he did well there because he had the FC Alaman players around him, and he just seemed to shimmy past them, and then when he got the shot in, it hit the post and just came straight away across, dodged the two defenders, and there he was, Sam Burns to finish it off again and put it past Adam Killier. That's a real sucker blow.
Here is Baines. Falls back just a couple of yards here with three yellow shirts around him to try and get around. Goes back to Ryan Burns. Floats another one into the box with a little bit of space. Looks for Sean Doyle. Brings it down his left foot. Doyle, low for goal and wide of the right post. Closest FC Alaman have come in quite some time. Sean Doyle on the right edge of the box. He took it down expertly, spun backwards almost, Tony, onto his left foot, and got plenty of connection on the shot, but way wide of Theo Roberts' right-hand post.
I think he did well to get the shot in, to be honest with you, Rob, because he had it back to goal and controlled it really well. And when he turned quickly and got the shot in.
Referee just has a quick check of the watch, and that is indeed the last action of what has been a brilliant performance from the high-flying visitors. Full-time in the NWCFL Premier Division at the Bowl. It's finished FC Alaman 0, Lower Breck 4.
Manx Radio Sport.